everybody, welcome back to the channel, and this is the next project. It's a little garden tiller. I believe it sold at Home Depot, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a Legend Force 46cc 15-inch cultivator. I was told that it runs, but it burns oil, so we'll look into that. However, the first thing that needs worked on, as you can see, the pull rope is about ready to break. So I need to get that removed, get a new rope put on it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I got it removed from the engine. This little screw is right in the middle. Undid that. And hopefully this spring don't go flying everywhere. Oh, well that's a weird, okay. I was figuring it's going to be a wound up. Maybe it is. Underneath it here. Well, let's see if we can keep this inside. Need my needle nose pliers. Come on, cut. There we go. There we go. Kind of a pain in the butt, but I got it done. This goes back in. Guess I didn't need to take any of this off. Oh well. Live and learn. You can watch my video, and when you have to do yours, you'll know what not to do. There we go. Alright. That does that. Something that I just noticed, why the rope broke or cut. See the way that's wearing? That's pretty sharp too. This rope's going to end up getting cut pretty easy. Let me see what I can do about that. I was just able to turn that, put the smooth side over here. I'll deal with that later if this rope cuts through again. Maybe pull the thing apart and whatever it needs. But for now, let's check the valve clearance. Wrong, but what else is new? Now this has to be moved to where both valves are closed, and now the intake is opening. And that feels like it's on compression stroke right there. That's tight. That's got some play in it. All right, we'll try there. See what happens. If not, this seems like it's pretty easy to pop the cover off and readjust them if I had to. All right. I think I'll leave the cover off for now in case I need. I'll just put it back on. At least the airflow will go across it. Pops on and off of here pretty easy, I think. Yeah. That's easy enough. Just has this one little screw here in the middle. That holds it on. And the little rubber decorative thingamajiggy. Alright, next thing, I want to check the oil level. See what that is. Alright, to check these things, make sure it is laying horizontal like this. Don't check it when it's sitting up like that where you're going to use it, because as you can see the motor is now tilted. You want the motor horizontal and level like that. And right here is the dipstick. Yeah, that was some black goopy oil. Has some metal flakes in it too. Hopefully the engine ain't too damaged. Alright, what I found online, it's supposed to be like 3.37 ounces or 100 milliliters. Which I got a measuring thing. There's 100 milliliters, and right across will be 3.37. And it takes SAE 30 weight motor oil. So let's get this measured out. right there. As you can see, it's just a little bit above 100. But anyway, starting it and see what it does. Give her a few primes. Switches on. Yeah, she smokes pretty good. It might be toast. Let's see if it'll dig in it. We'll try our eyes over there. runs, but it does burn oil. And it does dig pretty decent for what it is. And it looked like the more I ran it, the less oil it was smoking. Probably because it's burning all the oil up. But anyway, what do you expect from one of these little cheap Chinese motors? I guess if that finally blows up and goes bad, maybe stick a weed eater motor on it. This is probably about the same. But anyway, that's probably all the work that I'm going to do to it, because I don't know if it's worth sinking any more money into as far as putting a new piston and piston rings and cylinder on it, because I'm sure there's damage from that. But anyway, if you've got one of these, maybe that'll help you out on figuring out what's wrong with yours. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can see all of my other videos of stuff that I work on. And I will see you on the next project.